Then let's go into the audit. Time blocking. Time blocking will be your saving grace. Implement time blocking in conjunction with preparing your to-do lists. Static to-do lists can be super overwhelming because they don't account for when work actually happens. Time blocking assigns every task a specific home on your calendar. This has been a favorite skill of mine that I love sharing with my Empowerment Empire clients. Time blocking and habit stacking are a true means to accomplishing everything that you plan for. And I think one of the key words in that is plan for. So for example, when I habit stack something, I'm already doing one thing. What can I stack on top of that habit, fixing my coffee or my tea, so that I can accomplish them together? One thing I'm already used to doing, the other thing I need to get used to doing. So let's stack them. And as I am waiting for my French press or waiting for my tea to cool down enough for me to drink it, I am doing something that needs to happen at the same time, like feeding the dog. Simple examples, but I think you understand the gist of it all. And then estimate and assign. Estimate how long each task on your list is going to take you and physically block that time in a digital tool like your Google Calendar or your physical planner. Once you complete the task, make a note of your estimation accuracy to be able to adjust or to continue the plan for future reference. Now, when I initially teach people this, they're like, oh my gosh, that is too much. That is micromanaging my life. Yes, I guess you could say that it would be. But do it for about the first week. Do it for 2 weeks. Try it for 30 days. Monday through Friday, really look at what you think it's going to take you to accomplish this said task and what it actually takes you. It's a really nice mirror to gauge your accuracy. Am I actually being realistic in how long it takes me to accomplish something? Transition time. Intentionally schedule 10 to 15 minutes of a buffer on your calendar or in your planners to allow yourself the grace to transition. If you run a back-to-back schedule, you are constantly going from this meeting to this meeting to this meeting, and you have no time to breathe. Maybe you need a bio break. Maybe you need to get some water. Maybe you need to refill your tea. Maybe you just need to stand up and get a breath of fresh air for 5 minutes before your next meeting. If you're scheduling hour to hour, minute to minute, you don't give yourself that grace of pause. And so you're not able to close up your current set of thoughts, plan out what needs to happen from that meeting, and then prepare for your next task. I think we get so used to running so quickly from task to task to task that we don't realize what we're losing. We are losing our ability to follow up thoroughly. We are losing the fun tasks, the fun work or thoughts that came out of the time that we spent hyper-focusing on a task because we transition so fast. We don't give ourselves the grace of saying, okay, now that I've had this great conversation with someone, what do I need to do with it? Do I need to do anything with it? Do I need to schedule them in for another meeting next week? What is it that we need to do to close the loop before you move on? So batch similar work. This is my habit stacking. And I think I shared this example already. Combining similar activities into a 30-minute block to minimize the cognitive cost of switching focus between different types of tasks. I'm going to be on the left side of my house doing a couple of things, and then I'm going to run over to the upside or right side of my house, or I'm going to go upstairs to do something else. When instead, when we are in a physical space, let's do all of the things that need to be done there. Or if we are working on the accounting or the financial records of our businesses or of our personal budgeting and planners? Are we thoroughly completing that project, or are we stopping halfway through to go do dishes or to do something else? Let's intentionally focus our efforts, and it keeps the chaos at bay. It keeps you from running, from left to right all the time, when you could intentionally focus on, this is what I'm accomplishing right now, and something is going to come up, and you let that sit to the side until you have accomplished what you've set, and then you transition. So the evening shutdown ritual. Consider your current shutdown evening ritual. What do you do? Do you have a nighttime ritual? Do you have a routine for your evening, for your professional life, and for your personal life? Perhaps consider your household evening rituals or routines, what they currently look like. What do you currently do? And then think about, do my mornings run in a chaotic manner, or do they run smoothly? On page 24 of the day one focus, the audit, it simply asks, are your mornings chaotic or do they run smoothly? And write in there how you currently see it on a consistent basis. And then write down, how would your ideal morning routine flow if everything went according to plan? When we actually write these things down and we actually take the opportunity to see what it is that we are currently doing and what it is that we think that we are doing, it definitely allows a lot more uh, accomplishment to take place. It looks like I started to echo for some reason. Okay. I think that's better now. Yeah, there we go. So, to digress, when we are looking at our daily view, when we are considering what it is that our days look like, when we think about our ideal morning routine and our ideal evening ritual, does that add up? Does that coincide with reality? Does that coincide with what we are actually doing? It's okay if it's not. Um, Chaos often begins the moment you wake up because you haven't decided what matters yet. A shutdown ritual helps you to end your current day with clarity and with a moment for planning for the next. When we rush to shut our computer, just slam the screen down, we don't tidy things up. When we step back in the next time we open up the laptop, we have to fix things. We have to re-log in or readjust or close all these things down. We're not able to open up our workspaces and get right to task because we have to still clean up from the night before. Now, granted, that will happen, but let's not make it the norm. Let's make it the rarity. It will help us keep our sanity if we help ourselves by staying up on our daily routines. And start tomorrow. Like, don't beat yourself up over the fact that, oh my God, my life is chaos and I'm always running from A to B and I'm always late, I'm always doing this. Okay, yes, and that is no longer the case. Starting today, you wrap up your evening Set yourself intentions for tomorrow so that when you do wake up, you have a clear vision of what you know you want your morning to look like, what you know you want your day to look like, and see what happens.